here is a mid-sagittal section of the brain, okay, mid-sagittal section. We're going to start with various internal structures. We can see that we've actually sectioned the brain so that you can see the frontal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe of the brain. We can see the cerebellum of the brain, medulla oblongata, pons, midbrain of the brainstem. This area in the middle here would be the diencephalon locations. Okay, so brainstem, diencephalon, and then cerebral cortex out here. Looking at structures, we can see the optic chiasm has been sectioned here. Okay, so the optic nerve to the optic chiasm. This section right here of the diencephalon is the hypothalamus. Right underneath here we can see a bump of the hypothalamus. This is a nucleus called the mammillary body. You can see a portion of that there. So we move this way, we can see this rounded structure. This is the thalamus of the diencephalon. And this structure here is the intermediate mass, okay, or interthalamic adhesion. It's what connects the two thalamic lobes together, right side and left side. These blood vessels that you see here, that's the choroid plexus. So this is where you find the blood vessels and ependymal cells that help to create the cerebrospinal fluid. This would continue as the epithalamus structure. Okay, so epi means upon the thalamus. So this is all epithalamus here, and it concludes as this gland right here called the pineal gland. So we have hypothalamus, thalamus, and epithalamus concluding as the pineal gland. The space that you see running through here is third ventricle. So we're looking at third ventricle. And the third ventricle has the cerebral aqueduct. So you can see the cerebral aqueduct running through the midbrain. And then it opens up into the space that we call the fourth ventricle, right here between the pons and the cerebellum. And then this would continue down eventually as the central canal running through the spinal cord. This white matter tract that we see here, this is called the corpus callosum. This is what connects the right side and the left side of the brain together. This area of tissue right here, this is called the septum pellucidum. This divides your lateral ventricles. And then this area right here of brain tissue, this is called the fornix of the brain. And this is what helps connect areas of the limbic system. So we have corpus callosum, septum pellucidum, fornix. The gray matter of the brain is predominantly the outer section, which we call the cerebral gray matter. Okay. This area out here, or cerebral cortex area. White matter predominates towards the interior, but you will have areas of gray matter scattered throughout the white matter areas. Let's do one more thing. On the posterior, I'm going to take this apart just a little bit. On the posterior aspect of the midbrain, oops, sorry about that, you can see two bumps here. Okay, there's actually four of them if we had the full brain together. The upper bump here, that's called the superior colliculus, and the one below it is called the inferior colliculus. All four of them together would be called the corpora quadrigemina. And then this white matter area, if we put this back together here, this white matter area of the cerebellum, as you can see here, there's white matter of the cerebellum. That's called the arbor vitae of the cerebellum. And then the outer portion of the cerebellum would be the superficial gray matter.